Welcome everyone to this short presentation on transforming care for people with advanced dementia, reporting on a process evaluation of Namaste Care. So this project was a 3-year project that explored the implementation and the impact of Namaste Care on 6 care homes in the UK. Obviously, this is a short presentation, so I won't be able to talk through the whole of that project, and I'm going to focus on the headline findings. However, to put those findings in context, this slide gives you an overview of what Namaste Care is, as well as what the intervention specifically was within our study. So care homes who took part implemented for a period of 3 to 6 months, and in that time they delivered daily group sessions of 1.5 to 2 hours. They created a dedicated Namaste sensory space. They had staff who had been trained in Namaste Care who delivered those sessions, although those staff were based on the usual staff-resident ratio, so they weren't extra staff in the setting. And in a session, there was provision of physical and psychological comfort to the residents who took part, skin care, food and drink, as well as a focus on the 5 senses with a particular emphasis on therapeutic touch. So these were the findings. In terms of impacts for residents, the 2 things that really jump out are that we were able to show with our sample that there was a statistically significant decrease in agitation for those who took part and a statistically significant increase in quality of life. And for both of these, that was achieved within 12 weeks and then maintained. There were also some qualitative impacts for residents as well, including increased alertness, improved communication, weight gain. You'll see in terms of staff and care home, there was no impact on the quantitative measures, but there were positive qualitative impacts in terms of enjoyment, strengthening of certain staff within the setting, improved relationships. So it was very positive in terms of the experience of the residents in the care homes. And in terms of implementation, 5 out of the 6 care homes were able to implement for 3 months or more. And all of those care homes are continuing to implement Namaste Care in some form, which I think speaks for itself. Those care homes that had a dedicated room found that it significantly helped their implementation and impact of Namaste Care on their residents. Achieving 2 sessions per day was very hard to achieve, but all of the care homes managed to achieve 1 session a day on a regular basis, and that seemed sufficient to achieve the impact that was on the previous slide. Genuine and practical leadership from management was required from the outset. So this included things like rota organisation, so staff knew what they were doing each day and who was responsible. Namaste Care didn't take extra staff in order to deliver, but it did take reorganisation and support of staff. So it was a significant endeavour for the care home to undertake, and they had to be able to commit to that. And finally, in terms of implementation, Namaste Care needed to be seen as a care intervention rather than activity. And this was so that the responsibility was shared by the whole team rather than only seen as the responsibility for those who usually undertake activities within the care home. So, briefly there, you've seen that Namaste Care is an impactful intervention. There is a route to successfully implementing it on a long-term basis within a care home, and it's therefore something that we would recommend for services who want to improve their care for people living with advanced dementia. And this slide here has a range of resources that are available, both practical and academic. As a result of the project, there are free implementation manuals and a film that includes the care homes and many of the residents and staff who took part in the study, freely available from the links there on the slide, as well as a community of practice for those who are carrying out and delivering Namaste Care every day. Thank you for listening.